Welcome to the fourth video in the series about the EHD map. In this video, I will talk about the importance of tribes to environmental justice efforts and how tribes are highlighted on the EHD map. Tribes have long been leaders in environmental justice. They have taken this role because they are among the communities most affected by environmental injustices. Because of these injustices, tribal lands are a priority for investment and action to address environmental inequities. This priority is reflected in Washington's Healthy Environment for All and Climate Commitment Acts. We've made tribal lands easier to identify by creating a tribal census tract layer. The layer appears as yellow hatching on the map. It highlights census tracts that include any tribal land. The tribal lands include tribal reservations, off-reservation tribal lands, and disputed lands as defined by the Washington Department of Ecology. We recognize that all land is tribal land and was forcibly taken. You can learn more about tribal census tracts by clicking on it directly on the map. You can also view the tribal land boundaries that were used to create the tribal census tracts layer. Open the blue drop-down on the left labeled Overlays. Scroll down and select the Tribal Land Boundaries overlay by clicking on the checkbox. This will display an orange boundary layer on the map. There's also an overlay with Tribal Health Services. This layer was provided by Indian Health Services and shows various health services available to tribal members. Because of the EHD map's limitations, we recognize that not all tribal impacts are represented. Meaningful tribal engagement is essential to understanding the environmental health impacts experienced by tribal communities. Thank you for watching this video on tribes and tribal lands. Watch the next video on the pop-ups on the EHD map. If you have any suggestions or questions, please contact the EHD map team at ehdmap@doh.wa.gov.